So I was working at a very popular and beloved grocery store, loving my job, and I got called to do a carry out for an older woman. And after putting groceries into her very large SUV, as I stood up, the hatch of the SUV smashed down on top of my head. And this was originally accepted right away by workman's comp, but within just a couple months they paid a doctor to say there was nothing wrong with me and close my case. An upper cervical chiropractor did x-rays, and I learned then that it's like my head wasn't even on straight, it was over here. Okay, and the first two vertebrae that encase your brainstem, mine was so twisted that for several years my brainstem was being pinched off. With these injuries, it affects like every system in my body. It gets to where I can't speak. It ends up paralyzing my legs, where I can't walk. Vestibular, where it's like, motions and things, or eye movements. I have a lot of visual issues because of being denied any supplementary income or medical payments for my very debilitating injuries. All expenses have been solely out of pocket, and my goal is to get well enough so I can get back to my job. Americans with Disabilities Act is protecting my job as long as I continue to submit doctor notes. But I want to get back to work. So one of the huge blessings that I have experienced is learning about Help Hope Live. Yay. And Stacia has been so kind. She's even listened to me cry. She was the one who approached me with this plaintiff fund, for which this is such a blessing to even be able to talk about, because their organization, through very kind-hearted people, they said, we believe there's a lot of people in the same boat as Lynn that were not properly treated. They are providing some much needed medical assistance, and then they said if I can raise a certain amount more, they'll be able to provide again. So I just really thank Help Hope Live, and I thank the Plaintiff Fund, and I encourage everybody to check out both, because these are huge blessings, and I'm very grateful. Thank you.